Wait, he get what? I'm scared. What is up with my fucking recommendations, dude? Cool, you're still here, let me know.
Have you ever looked at a beautiful, soft, freshly cut piece of bread?
Hold on, let me pause this, let me go back. I'm scared. Oh, God, I'm fucking scared. I am fucking scared like you have no idea. Why am I saying that? The thing is, why not? Ah, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna go back and play the video. The DeviantArt Wonder Bread guy. I mean, she has a Sonic stuff, so. Oh God, here we go.
Have you ever looked at a beautiful,
here we
soft,
go.
freshly cut piece of bread and just thought to yourself,
no.
I'd fuck this. You are not alone. If there's one thing we know about the vast
that's what American Pie did to the younger generation.
And every piece of artwork is
remember, American Pie did that to every young generation.
You know what I mean.
That's a big boy.
The usual fare. Inflation, Skibbity Sonic,
yeah.
Bart Simpson.
Seems about right. That sounds about right in DeviantArt.
When you stumble upon art so wacky.
Oh
so
God. Yeah, that sounds about right.
How mundane it is that it hits you.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
Oh no, so
because
far.
This is absolutely somebody's fetish.
Oh, it is. That's what DeviantArt is. Wonder White. Time to go. I'm not gonna say.
But how do you just know?
How? Tell me.
Is there really a man out there who just gets off to art of women buying Wonder Bread at the store? On this channel, we treat art history
time
with
to
the
bang it.
seriousness deserves.
Time to bang a piece of bread.
Obscure DeviantArt tier fetish, experienced by only one man in all of humanity, nearly ruined his life. This is the story of the DeviantArt Wonder Bread.
I just think they're neat.
The year was 2016. Harambe.
Oh God, Harambe.
No, a bright-eyed 24-year-old man with tons of dough and nothing to spend it on.
Oh God, that was bad. That was even. Oh God. That was so bad. I'm gonna have to go kill myself. I'll be back. Oh, that was so bad. I have to end my own career. I'm gonna have to end my life. My leg. I'm back, baby. I thought about it, and no, you know what? You know what? Life is worth living just to play the new Indiana Jones game. Dude, actually, man, I'm actually curious. Is the game good? Like, I want to look at the reviews, but I don't want to spoil myself. Fuck. I don't know if I should pull up a poll or not. Oh man, I don't know if I should put up a poll.
Known also as Merlogic 1, quietly began his commission career in 2013.
Fucking Wayback Machine? But this is when
people online started to notice something anomalous.
What anomalous?
Began to percolate about a mysterious individual who would stop at nothing to commission any artist he could possibly reach to draw him two very specific things.
What is it?
White woman Wonder Bread art.
Yeah.
And sexy deforestation. And if you think I'm joking about that last one.
I mean, it's DeviantArt, so it's like, that's normal. You can find a lot of weird stuff in DeviantArt. Yeah.
Enter DeviantArt. Around March 18th, 2016, Merlogic created his DeviantArt account, and soon
that sounds about right. That sounds normal.
commissioned work, an artwork
there we go. Now my phone charges now.
community. In In a prototype of his later popular commissions, this artwork features Asami from The Legend of Korra being dutifully served a white bread and mayonnaise sandwich by an enslaved Winter from the show Ruby. And that was the beginning of the end.
Oh god, it's official, it's over, boys. Humanity.
Of 4 to 5 figures on dozens and dozens and dozens of similar commissioned artworks featuring evil, wealthy, malicious, thick blonde women buying surreal amounts of Wonder Bread at the grocery store. And it does have to be Wonder Bread.
Why Wonder
and bear in
Bread?
mind that 4 to 5 figures may be a conservative estimate. Funny Junk certainly thinks so.
Fuck, 50K just damn.
Firms in our recent Discord call.
The answer is nobody knows, and I don't even know, so that means no one is ever going to know, but just note that since people charge different rates and you have to calculate all those different rates, it's like an impossibly incomprehensible number. So
yeah, but I mean,
you know, fun out of it when people say, how much money have you realistically
50K?
spent? I'm like, I don't know, how much money is there in the Federal Reserve? How much gold bricks are there in Fort Knox?
So sure, he spent a ton of money on it.
Yeah, but I
sure it would
mean,
probably burst into flame of
50K. At least this guy got a bunch of art, unlike the other guy that did just one simple animation. Oh god.
committed within 200 feet of the school
god.
zone. But how do we know, without a shadow of
Why
a
am I
doubt,
watching
that
these?
This isn't just innocent, if very weird-looking
That's
fan
not
art?
innocent. That's not innocent. Yeah, the fucking fetish. Ah!
Let's quickly go over
no.
the anatomy of fetish art. So let's take a step back.
Give
for
it
a
to me
second.
good, baby.
Try and remember a time when you were scrolling mindlessly and you came upon an illustration that contained nothing of any
Oh,
adult
God,
nature,
noir.
yet had a bizarre focus on something that felt out of place.
God, I wish that
Not
were
a
me.
meme, a regular, sincere drawing. Something in the back
Ah,
of
not the
brain may
feet
have been
fetish.
signaling
Not
to
the
you,
foot fetish.
there's something here that I don't quite understand, and it's making me uncomfortable.
Oh
What
god.
is it? And
Why?
that's the rub with fetish art. You know it when you see it, and you don't know why. So here are some reliable ways to tell a bizarre emphasis on what should
Why
be an
Trish?
unimportant part of the scene.
Why
An
Trish
outfit
by
no normal woman would ever wear. A setting usually detached from time and space and existing for a highly singular purpose. And a scenario that, in the real world,
Fairy
is
bread?
described as deeply mentally ill behavior.
Oh,
At the time,
no,
there's
I'm like-
nothing sexual in it. That's the craziest thing. And that is what makes it simultaneously so easy to spot and yet so hard to describe. Now, artistically,
Oh,
merge
God,
images
like
are nothing
that.
crazy, right? You have your basic rule of thirds composition, and occasionally you have an explanatory caption. Merlogic prefers a semi-anime or kind of like blended Western cartoony look, though he does make exceptions for My Little Pony AI. You
My
know
Little
the
Pony
deal
AI,
with
what
Classic
the
if you can
fuck?
spot a mean, mom-coded hot blonde with Hartman hips, either in the process of mowing down a forest to make a sandwich factory, or just buying the bread herself in the store.
What the
All part
fuck?
of the fetish. Bonus points if she's loudly discussing on the phone her plans.
If those pandas really wanted their force intact, then they should have bought the property rights themselves. What the You know, I'm losing more and more faith in humanity, but Indiana Jones, I'm just saying it live just to play Indiana Jones.
For world domination and gloating over how evil and greedy she is. My guess is that's a little bit of exhibitionism, but we'll never know. So the burning question, right? Why
Why?
bread? Why this? And how do you even figure out that you're into this? 2018, a massive
2023, oh, thank-
Wonder Bread fandom, and a
What?
gift to curious minds everywhere. Because as Merlogic himself explained,
This actually goes way farther back. Like, we're talking like all the way into my childhood.
Oh
This
God,
is
American
played off the
Pie!
top of my head is when I went on the Dick show.
Yeah, the Dick
and,
Show.
Dick asked the question. I was like, "What was your first earliest memory of this?" And he was shocked when I gave him the answer. When I said, "Well, when I was watching Dexter's Lab one day, and I was watching the episode where Dee Dee and Dexter are forced to be in each other's rooms. Dee Dee, you know,
Oh,
has now
no.
full access to Dexter's Lab. And if anybody who's ever Dexter's Lab knows, Dee Dee likes to break things.
Yeah.
Dexter has these horrible nightmare sequences where Dee Dee is immediately
I remember that,
rampaging
yeah.
inside his lab and just breaking things. And I'm sitting down and I'm watching I'm watching Dee Dee in these nightmare sequences destroy Dexter's lab, and I'm just I'm enthralled with it. Like, I can't look away. It's just so shamelessly evil.
And you may be thinking to yourself,
but
this is absolutely crazy. This got to be like...
But where the fuck does a fetish come in of Wonder Bread? That's my biggest question. Where the fuck does that come... the thing is, I'm thinking it's just an American Pie, or maybe he sticked this long on Wonder Bread and he just doesn't want to admit it. My brain is like I'm trying to contemplate, like I'm trying to concentrate and contemplate what makes him. My brain is. Oh. Oh. Oh, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. Oh, no.
The only dude who's ever been into this stuff. As this funny junk Anon explains in a thread later that year,
I have the same fetish as this guy, so let me try and explain.
Okay.
It's a power dynamic thing.
What?
Girls belittling people and being cruel is a common fetish, and that same type of behavior is often displayed in cartoons by characters destroying the environment. As for the mayo, smoking, and processed foods, that's a bit of an extension to the anti-environmentalism stuff, since those are seen as unhealthy or unnatural. The idea is that the girl, with disdain for the earth or natural things, is polluting her own body with things that are unhealthy.
Okay, so phone's not
and he
charging.
goes on.
Fuck.
In other words, this guy likes doming via white bread.
Yeah, Dami.
But he also likes the visceral greed, right? It's not just the doming, it's the total disrespect for the environment and the absolutely irrational consuming desire to take anything good and wholesome and natural and corrupt it into something corporate and bland. It's somewhere between a doming thing and a corruption thing, and it seems that the bread is just where his mind landed. One thing that Murlogic
But
makes
why
important is
bread?
the fact that Dr. Blight from Captain Planet perfectly encapsulates this mentality.
Maybe
It
that's.
dawned on me, it's like, is Captain Planet the only instance where they had one villain who is a female who hates the environment? And it dawned on me, it's like, why am I not commissioning this right now? And that's the story of how all these evil women came to be.
She's an utter simplification of the concept of greed in a package that a child can understand.
What?
And clearly, something about this had quite the impact on him. Not to mention the one sequence where she becomes giant, but I feel like that doesn't factor in here, but if you know, you know.
That's a giantess fetish.
Ever be complete
Oh,
without addressing
gosh.
the controversy. Shadman.
Oh, god
I
damn
promise
it.
this is relevant.
Why
For those who
Shadman?
don't know, Shadman is a deeply controversial artist whose claim to fame.
I'm
best
scared
summed
Shadman did a
up
Wonder
as
Bread
the
commission.
mother of real people's children and occasionally Teen Titans and Overwatch. While the Shad lore is
No, the Shad
extensive
lore.
and
Wait,
disgusting
the Shad lore is
and
very.
deserving of its own
Oh
video,
god, the
suffice to
Shadman
say,
situation
this
is
an artist who's
worse.
been around the block in terms of drawing objectionable content.
Yes, he
But what
has.
does
Yes, he
bust him
has.
down? And though 2018 was a great year for the Wonder Bread art world, it wasn't without.
You're
its
laughing.
major
Shadman
drawbacks.
rejected my
Sometime
commission, and
that year,
Shadman
Murloc
rejected
contacted
that.
Shadman hoping for a commission. Notably,
Shadman
Murloc
rejects.
explains that at this time, he was not aware of Shadman's reputation whatsoever.
Before I even got to that point, you know,
Shadman
I'm not a
rejects!
going around asking people for different commissions. I don't do background checks on any of the characters that I, you know, ask for commissions because, you know.
So let me
I
stop you
hear
right
about-
there. One quick thing. I'm just curious how that's the case because Shadman is the type of guy where his reputation absolutely precedes him, and I would
Yeah.
find it very difficult to approach him for art, not knowing anything about him.
But
you know?
Shadman actually did
I know
it.
sounds unbelievable, but I truly do believe that
Shadman
I am the
leaves.
commission equivalent of Forrest Gump, where I just run into people and I just ask them stuff, and then one thing leads to another.
And somehow, despite being denied a commission request by a borderline world-famous internet pedophile,
Yeah.
it was only downhill from there. And as more
But
and
it's
more people
Shadman,
became familiar
the
with Murlogic's
fuck?
antics, he ceased to be an actual human being and started to embody this avatar of utter DeviantArt degeneracy. And it was kind of
I am
absurd ever since.
Steve.
So where is Murlogic? Merlogic.
Yes, I am,
Researching this
Urus.
video, I have come across no fewer than 127 unique Merlogic
127
commissions. And those are only the ones
commissions.
that I could find by crawling Google Images. The legacy lives on. Merlogic is still very active online, and
What?
he often receives free Wonder Bread art through Twitter, where he has also made extensive use of the reply feature whenever
Why?
he sees an artwork or a character that he deems mer-coded. And there is mer-coded
Why?
lore, but frankly, I covered all the prerequisites, so like you know it when you see it. While it seems that Wonder Bread fetish art outlived its peak popularity some years ago,
Yeah,
it
by
is not
2020.
gone by any stretch of the imagination. And while DeviantArt is obviously past its prime, you must
That is
remember
true, that is true,
DeviantArt
but-
did for weird fetish art what Fire did for the human race, and that's worth admiring. And with the advent of AI, the coom is seemingly endless. One can only
Oh, that
hope
was bad,
unlike
that was
weird art
bad.
drama of years past, this new generation of Wonder Bread art will continue to live on without controversy and not go stale.
This guy stinks!
This has been a lesson
Ah.
in art history.
Huh. Huh. How's it going, Uros? I wanna ignore what I just saw now. I want my brain to ignore everything what I just saw right now. I can't do it.